Hey everybody, this is Joe. Thank you for watching my Giga Texas construction update video. Making these videos takes me a lot of time and energy, and it is through generous support that I am able to continue to do so. A special thank you to my Patreon supporters for your continued encouragement and support. If you would like to support me and become a patron, here is the link and it will be in the video description as well. Please consider hitting the like button and subscribing to my channel, as this is also helpful. Thank you. For this video, we'll be talking part 2 of the battery cell production capability at Giga Texas. Part 1 was in the 10 March video, and I recommend you take a look at that. As a quick recap, we compared the Cato Road prototype production facility with Giga Texas, and we figured out that it's at least 2.5 times larger at Giga Texas. And in addition to that, Giga Texas is making lithium hydroxide, so let's talk about that today. Based on the Battery Day discussion, Tesla is looking for new ways to continue to enhance and drive the cost down of the 4680 development. Lithium hydroxide is a critical and necessary part of making the 4680. And recently, based on some announcements which we'll go over and that Battery Day discussion, Tesla has entered into a 5-year agreement with Piedmont Lithium to produce that lithium hydroxide, and it will be at Giga Texas. So, what does that mean for Giga Texas? What does that mean for Tesla? Does this mean that Tesla is getting into the mining and the ore business? And how will it all work? So that's what the point of this discussion is about. This article discusses that 5-year agreement between Tesla and Piedmont, and the link is here and it'll be in the video description, and I recommend you take a look at that for the in-depth article. But basically, Piedmont produces 160,000 ton per year of spodumene concentrate, and per this agreement, Tesla will get about a third, or 55,000 tons of that, to manufacture lithium hydroxide. I also have this particular article or PDF from Piedmont. It is extremely detailed on the process. Here is the link on the bottom and also in the video description. For those of you that would like a really in-depth discussion, I recommend you take a look at this link, but I will use some of the information for our discussion. So for this 5-year agreement, what role will Piedmont play? Piedmont has an open pit quarry. It's in Kings Mountain, North Carolina, and they also have a production plant with a concentrator that upgrades that lithium ore to a mineral concentrate. And it separates that ore, which is spodumene pegmatite, from the surrounding rock. They make about 1.15 million tons of that lithium ore, and out of that, 160,000 tons of the concentrate is manufactured. At their production facility, Piedmont will take that ore, which is about 1% lithium, and they'll make a concentrate, which is about 6% lithium. That concentrate is called spodumene concentrate 6, or SC6. And as you see in the right-hand side of this diagram, this is the involved process that Piedmont has at their facility to do that. It is the SC6 product, which you can see is like that powdery substance down on the bottom, that is delivered to Tesla. And to put it in graphical terms, you see that Piedmont has the quarry, they make the raw ore, they make a dense medium separation aggregate, which you can see in the picture down at the bottom, and then they make the SC6, and then that SC6 is what is shipped to Tesla for further processing. It is the production capability of changing the SC6 to lithium hydroxide that is being installed at Giga Texas. And essentially that process involves heating the SC6 to about 1,000 degrees Celsius, which is called calcining, and then through some chemical solutions and other processes of removing impurities, they produce the pure lithium hydroxide crystalline structure as you see in the lower right. And then from there they can make the cathodes that go into the 4680 cell. In conclusion, the point of this discussion was just to give you a basic idea of what will be going on at Giga Texas and how that agreement between Piedmont and Tesla basically has Piedmont doing all of the work until the SC6, the powder, is delivered, and then from there, Tesla will make the lithium hydroxide, which goes into the 4680 batteries. So I hope that you found this overview helpful and the discussion useful when we look at Giga Texas and consider the battery production facility. One more topic I'd like to briefly cover is the arrival of bridge cranes on the site. On the 10th of March, I took a picture of this truck bringing in parts of the bridge crane, and I also noticed the support trucks with the website for the company, so I was able to get a little bit more information. And then later that day, Randy from Gigafactory Texas, one of the Quad Squad members, caught more deliveries and then the initial installation of the bridge cranes in the casting machine area. So I would check out Randy's videos. Here is his link, and also it'll be in the video description. So using the website on the trucks, I was able to find out the manufacturer is Bridge Crane Specialists. They have been in business since 1987, and they're out of Oklahoma. And based on the images Randy had, we can see that it is a top-running double girder crane. It can span up to 150 feet, 250 tons, and it is their strongest crane that they provide. And using the diagram, we can identify the parts that were delivered. The bottom left, Randy's shot, we can see this is the trolley, hoist, wires, and hook block assembly that'll be on top of the railings. I found the one of the two rails you can see they've been installed in Randy's photo, and of course they are put on the railings, which are also known as runway beams. So it looks like a top double crane was also installed down at the stamping machine, which explains why we thought we saw two cranes arriving but only one installed. And there's likely going to be 3 more installed in the existing structures, and then as the casting machine structure extends further to the northeast section, we'll probably see 2 more. I hope you found this overview helpful. My drones are ready and raring to go. Let's go flying over Giga Texas.